Alrighty. I have not used this software before, so I don't know if you can hear me or not. I'm really hoping so. Let's see. I had so much trouble with the software earlier today. I had to go to a different operating system with different software. I needed components. It was a huge pain in the ass. So if you can hear me, let me know. The movie's not playing, so there's no sound from the movie. Let me know in the comments if you can hear me, because that's the most important thing right now. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's see if I can... Yay! You guys can hear me just fine. Alright, so we're going to try an experiment. We're going to try with the movie. Let me know if you guys can hear the movie. Mariah, I love you. Alright, let's... You hear the movie. Yes! You guys can hear me. I'm glad this is working because it's going to make my life a lot easier if I can make this happen.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink, working a 24-hour shift out of homicide.
Do you remember the 1960s when everything was hand-drawn? Just like Disney.
Nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy is wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else.
Hey, James. Sup, Demo? What's up, NKY09? I don't know how to say your name, but I appreciate it. Little Shop of Horrors. So, this is the original movie that the musical from the 80s was based off of. And it's based off of a book. Well, it's longer than that. This was based off of a short story from the 30s. And then it became an off-Broadway play. And then they made a movie of that play. So, yeah. Who shot the film? Roger Corman shot this film. Because Roger Corman is the shit. I love Roger Corman. Everything that man makes is total garbage, but it's like the endearing kind of garbage, you know, the kind that I like. Like old monster movies, like Tribe of the Wasp Women from the Center of the Earth, and like Republicans on Parade, you know, real monster stuff. Produced and directed by Roger Corman. Ah, that's nice. It's nice that Skid Row was in like a solid row. What was on that guy's pants? Oh no, that's a pretty nice looking flower shop.
The same as usual, Mr. Mushnick. My sister's nephew Stanley died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
My sister's nephew. Is that your son? Or like a cousin? What is that? Oh boy, he sings about as bad as I do. But don't sing anymore. I can't afford like rights and stuff. It's the whole reason we're doing these old public domain movies.
What am I, a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row nothing but cheap carnations. And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford
You've got lilies and orchids. You sell more than carnations. Give yourself some credit. Oh, there is a dentist. James, trust me, there is absolutely a dentist, and he is nuts. But wait until you see who the dentist's patient is. Like later in the movie, like the character that Bill Murray plays. Blow your mind, I promise. Sisters in... Yeah, it's possible, I guess. I want this guy's mustache and goatee. There's the dentist! There he is, there he is.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnick. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room.
I need 3 flowers for my waiting room. 3, no more, no less.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind
I
of
wish
a
I could do
decoration
my
is
mustache
that?
like that.
That's my
like,
flower budget for the
this.
week.
Like, I wish, like I could do it like this.
Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy.
What is he doing to his own tongue?
Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it. Look.
The dentist looks like the Joker. He's like, look over here.
The funeral flowers. What the little...
Funeral. Did you call me Mr.
This is a
Mushnick?
fact.
No.
I'm with you, Matt. The Corman version is way better than the musical.
Sorry I said it.
Just because it's funnier for starters.
Two gladiolas.
And I love a good musical, but even I get like
You'll wrap them
exhausted
in a
with the songs
package and you'll take
sometimes.
them to Dr. Farr. Right? Well, go already! Now, what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fouch.
Excellent. I am
Oh,
Gravis
Fouch, I
Mushnick.
forgot about this guy.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiver. Come right over here.
Who brings roses
You
to a
would like
funeral?
maybe
What's
some
wrong with you?
orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Carnations.
Well, that we've established he has.
Somebody shouldn't drop dead.
You've had more than your share of bad luck, Mrs. Shiver.
Bad luck, she calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yes, for Stanley.
My carnations.
What is he doing?
You should see what that Seymour is... Oh, here are your
You should
carnations.
see what my
Wait,
employee
I'll
is
wrap
doing.
them for you.
that's
See
all right,
how
I'll
I
leave
am
it.
an incompetent store owner.
Why not?
Here, take these. They still got the roots on
What
them.
else? They are all right?
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small shop.
Oh, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty flowers.
Can I get a
expensive flowers.
dozen red
When you
roses,
raise them for
please?
looks and smell, you
They're
found
for my
some
girlfriend,
food. I don't think
Lisa.
you can
She's so
go a lot of the way places.
beautiful.
Such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh? Look what happened.
I mean, he's right. They have all kinds of edible flowers.
what I
I
was
just
trying
didn't think
to
carnations
do
were one of them.
Look on
Maybe
him,
it's because they
everybody.
need salt.
Look at the
What do I
quality
know?
of his work. I ask
I
you,
clearly
when I
don't eat
fired
a lot of
him,
vegetables.
where
Actually,
is
that's not
he
true.
gonna get
I
such
love
another good
vegetables.
job?
I don't eat a lot of fruit.
Fired?
No,
Not
I'm
a fruit
electing
guy.
you president from the United States.
Despite what my dad
Yes,
says
you are
sometimes.
fired.
Gravis, you can't do that.
Who can't?
I didn't mean it.
You didn't mean it. You never mean it. You didn't mean it the time you put up the
I
bouquet
love
with
this
the
guy.
get
He's
well
just
card in the
going to
funeral
town
parlor and
with, like,
sent
this-
the
like
black
these flowers
lilies
are made
to
of
the old lady
cauliflower.
in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time,
This is where I
Gravis
stream pretty
Mushnick
much
mean it.
all the time. When they say that when you stream, you want to stream to where you have an audience, and I have a Twitch. I don't have an audience there. I have 1,800 subscribers here.
Excellent, you're fired.
I am more likely to
Why don't
have
you
at
give
least
him a
people
chance to
show up if I
resurrect
do it.
himself?
I give him a chance to quit.
Plus, Twitch is real
You're a brave
twitchy.
boy, you're
No
fired.
pun intended about like
But that ain't
copyrighted
fair, Mr.
material.
Mushnick. You
I
know what
asked
I'm
them
doing? I'm
like
working on a
years
special
ago if
surprise
I could
plant just for
do
you.
public
I'm growing a
domain
plant like you ain't
movies,
never
and
seen before.
they couldn't give me a
Excellent. I
solid
can't even
answer
sell the plants I
about
got
whether
in
or
my
not I could
shop.
stream
Out,
them
you.
there.
Now, wait a minute.
Because they're like,
He's
well, if
got
you don't
another
own the
kind of
rights,
flowers,
just
okay?
don't do it.
I
So
don't
I've just
look on
completely
flowers
backed
with the
off of
best.
Twitch. Almost
I got
entirely.
ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got one shop on Skid Row, one stinking shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world. And I've noticed that the places that have the most weird and unusual plants
Rich
do the
people are
best
weird.
business.
See?
I've been all over the world. I've eaten flowers
this, a
everywhere.
tango?
And these are the best.
All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. And people came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
That's exactly what
That's
should
what
happen.
Harry?
All right. All right. You go home and you get this fancy schmancy plant and you bring it back here. And if
Bucket of
Mr.
Blood is
Yellow
pretty
Vest
good.
Spout says it's a draw,
I haven't
you
watched
still got
it
a
in like
job.
10 years,
If
though.
he don't, out you go to Bodie, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
Oh, Seymour. I was gonna call him Stanley, but he's not Stanley. He's Seymour. That's a fucking terrifying house. They have them all over the place here in the South, especially in like Georgia. They're still fucking terrifying.
Sick Room Serenade.
Seymour, is that you?
Yeah, Ma.
Hey, here, look at my top.
I love werewolf movies.
But my,
I
already
prefer
sing it
werewolf
some.
movies to vampire movies any
Have you
day.
no sympathy
And
for
anytime
your
they
poor
mix the
mother?
two, it's
Laughing
I
at her
hate
and
it.
mocking her illness, and she's got
I
one
went on a
foot in
date
the
with a girl
grave.
to go see
Oh, I
Blood and
didn't mean
Chocolate
Oh, you
years
never
ago.
mean it. Oh, come on, look at
There
my
was no
tongue.
second date, just because of
Tongue's a
that.
tongue, Ma. They all look the same to me.
Is it superficial?
Did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead.
No, judging
bet
by
he's
those
assistant
shoulders, she
coroner.
absolutely should be
Well, I
playing
gotta
fullback
go.
for the
I know.
Rams.
I bet my goiter's coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you take those great big...
What you got? A little surprise for me?
Open it
How
up
did he
and
not
see.
know the radiator was there? Ah, Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous
Oh.
tonic.
Close enough.
Wait here. To be taken internally or externally for pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your physician.
This sounds like she's getting
Alcoholic
turned on by it.
content, 98%.
98% pure
Oh,
alcohol?
Seymour,
She's
you
not a
will never know
hypochondriac,
what
she's
it's
an
gonna do
alcoholic.
for me. Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me
Surprised she can't
already.
breathe fire after
Look,
that.
Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
Apparently, my
She
hearing
got out of
is
bed.
going
This shit
out
must
on me.
work.
I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks of that thing.
Gee, it looks
Well, yeah,
worse
that's
than
the
it
whole
did
plot
this
of the
morning
movie.
when I went to work. I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you ask me, I'd pitch it out in the trash. I don't like my house cluttered up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry. Can I bring
with
you
her.
anything?
Oh, yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, son. I'll see
That's
you
like
at
getting
the
to go.
rosy edge of
It's like if they
dawn.
did that today, you get to go to
Drink
WebMD
me
headquarters and find out what 8 kinds of cancer you've got.
And I will.
Hey, put this on my bill.
Is he running up a tab? Just eating flowers? He just never left the shop?
It sure is different.
It looks delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling too well.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
It looks
I
like a
don't
pear inside of a
I
tobacco
like it
can.
Anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah. What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
Well, I'm not sure. I got the seeds from a Japanese gardener over on Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine.
Well, that
fine. You
is
don't
a
even know
hell of
what
an
is this
explanation
plant
that I
you're
don't
growing.
even
Well, I
think I
gave
can
it a
try to
name.
repeat.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? That's the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
Poor kid.
I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10 a week on your salary.
But Gravis,
$10
you named
a
it after
week.
me.
I know, and if
On
they
his
keep it, they'll
salary.
name it Mushnick's
Jesus.
Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only
You
place
gotta
of
make
its
that
kind
much
in
in
the
an
world.
hour just
But
to
you realize
barely
if Seymour
get
can
by
nurse that thing back to
nowadays.
health, you'll have people coming here from all over.
And even then, you gotta get a
So you
roommate.
found- I know so, you Mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Hey, man knows what he likes.
Good night. And I'll see you tomorrow. Crazy about kosher flowers.
That's very strange
He's a nice
how
man.
Johnny Cash seems to
Maybe
love
he
eating
knows what he's
flowers.
talking about. Maybe he's not so stupid. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep you and this dumbbell junior for a week. If you can nurse it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both
I
fired.
seriously
Gee,
want
thank you,
like
Mr.
this
Mushnick.
guy's goatee. He looks like he should be in the Hunger Games.
Don't feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says
Yeah,
you're
inflation is real.
Everybody.
not? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, $10 for a Roger
I
Corman
think you're a
picture is
fine figure
pretty
if I'm a
solid.
man, and
It's
I
higher
know
than the
that
whole budget
Audrey
of the film
Jr.
for the
will
most
be
part.
The sweetest thing in
He had
the
to
whole
like take
wide
out
world.
loans and everything.
Well, I don't know.
Sold at least
I've
3
given it
cars.
every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker and sicker.
Don't worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale.
Oh,
Pasadena.
God. Luther Glendale. You flatter me, woman.
Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey.
You remember when you
Not
could
a
just
little
have a
plan.
trumpet in the background?
Haven't
or
I
like
done
a
everything I
clarinet
could for you?
for like 2 whole hours
Where did I
and
go?
nobody complained?
You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do.
That's exactly how I feel
Please
about the
don't
cactus I
die.
have in the kitchen.
I'll get you some water, okay?
Where did the city go? I love old movies like this where it's all clearly shot on like one
Oh,
set.
gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow.
Maybe take the
Here,
cotton
let me move
swabs
this
out
out
of
of your
his
way
mouth.
so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood?
Blood. Blood?
Oh, you
More
must
blood.
be kidding.
Blood? His blood.
We'll see.
And bits of silk. That was a Garth Marenghi joke that I'm almost certain only like 1 or 2 of you are gonna get. Because if you don't know who Garth Marenghi
what
is,
I'm doing
look
for
him up.
you.
I will change your life.
Ow! Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
I wonder if they wrote songs for it, or if they just got really high and banged on a piano for 2 hours.
Seymour!
My boy.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got the $2 raise? What happened to your fingers?
$2 raise.
These things.
I wish I had a
So how come
$2
I'm
raise.
all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 B's, 1 for each finger?
10 B's. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10 B's.
What did I do now?
So
But
nice.
you know what you did? Just look.
This lady
Oh,
reminds me of
boy,
my
look
grandmother.
at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
It's the size of a football.
Miracle?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip. Oh,
That's
hello,
a
young
great
pretty
line.
ladies. What's in Gravis Mushnik?
Oh, I'm gonna have to use that. It grows like a cold sore on the lip.
Well, give a look.
That
Too
makes
large.
4 people today
Hard
who'll
not to
come in
notice.
just to look at it.
Oh, Dick, Shirley. Is that just too much? Oh, what kind of plant is it?
It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 B's?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Do gardeners know scientific
Except
names, or do they
$2,000.
just sell plants? I don't know.
that's just
I know
spent on
nothing about
flowers.
this
So
stuff.
we don't have any of our own.
Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend on flowers?
That's right.
Who died?
Damn.
The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade, which is made out of
Oh,
flowers.
that's a good point.
Thousands of them. And we're on the
That's a
committee
good reason.
that picks the florist.
And then glues on the flowers.
Gee, that sure is a mad
This is the
plant.
1960s. You
yeah.
couldn't be
Seymour
worried
here
about
invented
plants
it.
because
Thousands of girls,
you had to worry about Russia.
Please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy
These
all these
girls are
thousands
real
of
horny
flowers
for
from
plants.
Gravis Mushnik? My flowers got something the others don't.
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need. Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee.
Holy
well,
shit,
we
it
gotta
worked.
run now. Bye, all. Bye, Seymour.
Bye.
Wow,
Bye,
they really
girls.
like Seymour.
A son. A son. Look, Audrey. I got a son.
I kidnapped him myself.
Not Mr. Mushnik. I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnik anymore. I want you should call me Dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Isn't that beautiful?
Seymour
I don't want you to
Krillbine,
call me Mishnik anymore.
over
I
here,
want you to
my
call
son.
me Daddy.
I want to talk on you about the future. Look on this fly trap. Look on it. Soon
Flowers
we got
aren't
no
cheap
more
now.
Skid Row. We will be rich, us. I am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in
Ridiculous.
my giant new
If you
flower
take
saloon
this
in
movie
Beverly Hills. Do you see
And
that
basically
big
just
sign
mix it
in
with
the
Reefer
sky?
Madness,
It is
He'd have the greatest movie ever made.
Gravis Mushnik in French.
Isn't it exciting?
Just like Killer
We'll
Weed.
have an orchestra.
I'm
Right
shocked
by the
that there
cash
isn't
register.
another, like,
And Grandpa
killer
will
marijuana
wave his
movie.
arms, and the orchestra will play Mendelssohn's Spring Song. And I'll come out in a gown wrapped by somebody expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for 1,000. It's
Jesus.
a bargain.
get 'em while they
That's
last.
ridiculous.
Shouting! My Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey.
My uncle's
Tell me,
brother's young. How
much are
many?
the carnations today?
Jesus.
The carnations are $600 a dozen.
She has such a
Why
large
everybody
family,
here
and they're
around
all
the
dying all the
Excuse
time.
my
I
son,
wonder,
Mr. Shiver. Just point to anything
did
in
they
the
do
store.
like
It's
like
yours.
fish? They just bred and just hope that some of them would
The cash
survive,
register,
and that's why the
baby, huh?
family's so big.
Wait a minute. Here.
It's like a
Here are
safety in numbers
several
kind of thing.
dozen carnations on the house, courtesy of Gravis Mushnik, the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
That's my daddy.
Only tell me, why are you so happy? Not only did my Uncle Moshe's brother Yankel die, Tenafly, New Jersey. You should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik.
Those eyes, I love it. This is old.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no.
Man, that guy
It was
turns
so
on a
beautiful
dime.
just a few seconds ago.
Or penny.
Excellent. Just a few
Inflation.
seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now.
That's a good answer.
We are in the
I
pool.
wish I could use that
That
sometimes.
big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krelboyne, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another
In
chance.
Arabic?
Promise me a week, Mr. Mushnik.
What the hell does that have to do with
anything? It'll be healthy
anything?
in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
Like, it might as well have said, in Japanese! It makes no sense, and it's just as offensive.
Eat me.
This is exactly what I sound like
Feed me.
right after I get home from work, and I remember that there's corn dogs in the freezer.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
You said that.
It looks like a busted
You
up
can
coconut
talk.
full of hair.
I got a talking
Like an
plant.
inside out coconut, you know what I mean?
Say it again.
Feed me.
Oh, boy.
Hey, mate.
I never
Baby
been to
now.
college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you. But I used up all my fingers. Look at me, I'm all cut to pieces. But maybe I can find another drop here someplace.
It does speak English. The alien plant speaks English, and I think the reason for that is
That's the
because
best I can do.
More.
it was a baby. It only
But I'm
knows how to.
already
It's
in
only
the
heard
mix.
English, so it only knows how to speak English.
Feed me more.
I would be more impressed if it
Gee,
spoke
Junior,
Spanish.
I'd be happy
It's
to
in
give
Skid
you
Row,
anything
which
I
is in
got.
like L.A.
But I gotta
so
keep a little blood for
I'm sure it
myself, or I'll
could.
be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior. Well, I'll go for a walk. Maybe I'll think of something.
You should get some looser pants, dude. Those look uncomfortable. Was that a straight up cowboy? And there's an urban cowboy. Don't watch Urban Cowboy. Watch Urban Cowboy. You'll thank me. Or hate me. Either way, I don't care. Am I pretty sure there's no such thing as a talking plant? No. I'm not sure of anything. Jeez, Seymour. Terrible aim. It's probably from all the blood loss. That's a terrible joke to make. I'm glad I made it. Oh, you know, just a little casual murder. Seymour's stronger than he looks. That thing had to weigh like 20 pounds. It's like throwing a bowling ball at people. You can get blood at the store. You can just go to like a butcher. wonder how they got this shot. That was cool.
Oh my God!
I mean, at this point, if he doesn't feed it to the plant, he's just wasting it. That's just as rude. The fact that he fit that whole body in one bag is actually kind of impressive.
Daddy, there's somebody out there.
How has he gone through half of LA with a sack full of body parts and there's no blood anywhere? Except apparently on the back of the wall. What was that written? Was it written in Rocky Horror font? Fresh blood. Yes. I used to have, when I worked at a law firm, one of the things I had to do once in a while
Don't bother me.
was
I got
go to the
problems
butcher
of
and
my
buy
own.
brains.
Feed me.
That was fun.
I'm sorry,
'Cause
pal. I'm fresh out of blood.
the
Talk to
lawyers
somebody else.
worked in
hungry.
grievous head
I don't
injury,
care what you are.
and they would get
Next
cow
thing I'm
brains
knocked
and like
out,
show
I just
like
killed a
damage to
man.
the brain
I'm a
to
murderer.
like
You think
show
it's
what
fun
like
to be a
a
murderer?
concussion
You
looks
think it's fun
like
to
physically.
fall around a
So I had to go
sack
actually
full of-
buy the brains.
Ooh,
Not fun.
Oh, no,
Especially
Junior,
if I had to
what
go to the
kind of
post
daddy you
office
think I am?
afterwards and it would start to thaw out in the car.
starved.
Ooh, that's a hard smell to get out.
Maybe just a snack.
I told you, man, Seymour is strong. He can easily lift a 200-pound man and drag him all over LA.
That looks great.
This is morbid, especially for the 60s, and I love it.
Now that is what I call a salad. What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a
Salad.
nice cigar.
Oh,
All right?
boy. She's
You
not
would
so
like
good
maybe a
with the
cigar?
words, that one.
You don't smoke cigars. What am I thinking
Seymour,
about? Better than matches.
Mushnik's honing in on your girl, boy.
You know what I found? I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
Here's your mock chicken
Ah.
legs. You don't have any money?
That's some mock chicken legs? What are mock
So
chicken
what
legs
else
made out of?
No.
All right, all right.
Those
I made
eyebrows,
a mistake.
they're very
After all,
clearly
a man
drawn
is
on.
entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, guys.
Give him
I'll
a
have you
hand.
know that in my shop in the cash register, I'm having the total day's receipts, which is summing up to more
This is
than
the sound
$9.
of one
You
hand
bring
clapping.
the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop
That's
and
for
get
that
the
joke,
money.
Matt. That's all you
You're
deserve.
playing my favorite song. Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back. If you get what I mean.
That was pretty
fine.
self-explanatory.
In this
I don't
fancy
really
restaurant,
think
you are holding
you
hostages, right?
needed to get all like threatening about it.
Excellent.
If you
eat
get
up,
what I
Audrey.
mean, like
I'll
no,
be back in
you
a
said
flash
literally
with the
what you
cash.
wanted to say.
Bye, Gravis.
I wish I had the level of that girl's stupidity that I could just be like, okay. It's probably the reason I watch half the movies I do is because I'm just like, okay.
Reason to be jolly. To be jolly. La, 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 la. La, la, la.
Nothing screams happy time murders like Christmas songs. Which reminds me, I need to do Silent Night, Deadly Night for Christmas this year. Probably one or two. Two's the more famous one, so I'll probably do that
You
one.
flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon,
What?
scotch, rye, tequila, sake, manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What slip
him? I don't know.
Oh, dude's aggressive.
Take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de mint. Everything you got.
Okay.
This is, I think it's a Christmas movie. He was singing like New Year's music earlier, so
Ghosts I could handle.
if
Don't
Die Hard's a
ask.
Christmas movie, technically this would also be a Christmas movie.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
These girls just got a wire crossed somewhere.
Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the
He
police.
didn't have to fight very hard, did he?
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story. It was not.
It was not. Instead, he got greedy because he saw there was a huge line of people outside his store. What the hell?
$85 with the business already, and we barely opened.
That plant looks like a giant paper mache testicle.
you wouldn't be interested in selling a
I cannot possibly be the only person who's ever said that.
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you
Oh,
just
boy.
picture it?
I can picture it.
Oh, won't the people just eat
I
it
can
up?
picture this giant testicle
And we're
going
gonna have
all
the big
through
part
the
of it
Rose
open,
Parade.
so she can sit in it.
Who?
The queen, with her crown and scepter. She'll be so cute. Oh, you could just
Aggramation?
Stop the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
Jeez. It's so high pitched.
You. Come
I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw.
I got a toothache. Let go of my ear.
Now,
Oh, he just grabbed his cheek.
talk on
Oh,
me.
I got a
Oh,
toothache.
that's
What do you
terrible.
want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was yesterday.
I
It's bigger than that.
saw. How come the plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour. We already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now, look,
somehow
Seymour,
Seymour has a higher body
you
count.
gave this plant a
than Neil
fancy
Breen
name,
has in
Audrey
almost
Jr.,
all
but
of his
I want to
movies.
know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, it's from Venus and it eats meat.
insects. It eats them 3 times in its life, and then it's full grown.
Excellent. And how many times is this one eat?
Well, once or twice.
You don't remember?
Well, this is kind of an
I
unusual
don't understand
type
what the
fly
balloons
trap.
are for, but
That's
apparently it's a very happy day.
possibility.
May never eat again. I don't see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would
my
just...
tooth is just
not.
killing me.
All right, excellent. You run
Like
along
a
to the
ching,
dentist.
ching, ching, ching,
I'll take
ching,
care of things here.
Thanks, bud.
Gravis!
Changes
We've
everything.
got to order more flowers. Tons of them.
That dress was putting in overtime. I shouldn't say such
Lots
things,
of
but it's
money.
hard not to notice. Yeah, it's a Mrs. Buttersworth. Yeah. Dentist time. This is exactly what it sounded like when I got my wisdom tooth taken out.
bill up to date, you deadbeat.
Sounded like he was performing it on a chimp.
Go ahead and run, you sniveling dog. Go ahead and run. I'm glad I heard you. I'm glad.
Seymour, got a bad tooth, huh?
No, I thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there. So, you are the young man who ruined my gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on.
Guess what?
Everyone knows
couldn't
that people in the
stop
floral
turning,
community
yes, I know.
are not above blackmail whatsoever.
Shut up and open up. Uh-huh.
Keep your hat on. Most important.
Does that hurt?
Yeah!
Good, you haven't felt anything yet. Uh-huh.
Just put the mirror in there.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that stalagmite. But don't worry, it's going to be an
Is it
easy
stalagmite or
one, Seymour.
stalactite?
I won't
think
even
it
use
depends on what direction
Novocaine.
it's going in.
Oh, you broke the mirror in my mouth.
Well, don't tell me about it, stupid. Just swallow it.
Just swallow the glass. It's good for you.
Simon, see, I'll have this one, and this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Simon.
It's only one, too.
Simon, who is the dentist here? You
I
or
agree,
me?
this
Are
is
you
a very
practicing
weird edit
dentistry
of
without a
Steamed
license?
Hams, but I have to give him credit.
All right.
At least it's more coherent.
Oh, Simon, Simon, don't be mad. Look at that. Will you look at that?
Came out no
Simon?
problem.
I didn't know you were an elk.
He's not even hurt.
You know,
No big deal.
I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant mix. It doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right, Simon.
This
Stay away
dentist is
from me.
hilarious.
Simon.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel! Aha! Hoo!
There's a sword fight. Oh, this is great. Do you know who that is?
Is this Stoddard's office?
It's Jack
Just
Nicholson.
a minute.
Like legit. It's actually Jack Nicholson.
Yes. I see it is.
Look at that crazy Joker smile.
You can come in now.
Such a baby.
My name is Wilberforce.
Oh my
Wilberforce
god.
what?
He sounds like more of a serial killer than the dentist does.
Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an appointment, maybe?
No, but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. S. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
I love this
Well,
movie.
as you can
Oh,
see, I have a
yeah.
customer
So he's
now,
an actual serial
and I'm
killer.
all booked up for
That
the
makes
rest of the
sense.
day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
already
that's all
pre-Joker.
right.
Like,
I'll just wait
this is
outside.
30 years. Like, oh, actually, it's even more than that. This was in 1960, 89. That's 29 years. It's about 30 years prior. He's already acting like the
Patient
Joker.
came to me with a large hole in his abdomen, caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance.
I went
There
to
were
school with
other
high school with guys
The man
like this.
had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip.
This
I decided
should be
to
my
operate.
monologue anytime I
My-
audition
my
for something.
patient
Just
just
trying to
left.
repeat that
You
shit.
can come in now.
Oh, goody.
Goody.
I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
You know,
He's
most
stupid,
people
so he
don't
definitely
like
deserves
to
to
go
die.
to the dentist, but I rather enjoy it myself, don't you? I mean, there's a real feeling of growth, of
God, he's so good.
progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
He's so good. Oh my god.
Now, no.
You ever watch
dulls the
like
senses.
early films of like really good
Gonna hurt
actors
you
and you're
more
just
than
looking at him
lose
like,
me.
Oh, goody, here
how
it
are you
comes.
so good? Like he's so much better than you deserve to be in this movie.
Oh my God! Don't stop now!
Well, I made a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you
Starring
gonna pull
Jack
any?
Nicholson, because he's the only
Oh,
person who
come
ever did
on.
anything with his life.
Well, it's your mouth.
That's why I used it for the thumbnail for this one. His tooth isn't even there, just pickling. This is a very weird. It's a very
Well,
weird
Dr.
fetish to
Carr,
have because I
it's been
imagine
quite
it's
an
like a very
afternoon.
limited
I
one.
can truly
You only
say
got so
I've
many
never
teeth to pull out.
enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Oh, this is so good.
Feed me.
Oh, now the
Take
thing's
it
got a
easy,
tongue.
Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry?
Oh, look at
I'm
Seymour.
coming already.
He's like a dwarf. Like a mythical dwarf. He's like 4 feet tall, but he has the strength of 10 men. Yeah, I guess you could always put the teeth back in, but because you've already severed the nerves, they wouldn't work anymore. So I don't imagine he'd get anything. I don't know. I don't know. Not my fetish. No kink shaming.
Well, but you asked
Only
for it
Daddy
coming at
Derek
me
is the
with
one
that
we kink
knife
shame
and all.
in this movie, in this channel,
Fun
because
boy,
he's a
it's Dr.
fucking
Farr.
weirdo.
You want anything else?
Can I get a Mountain Dew?
See you in the morning.
0 sugar, please. Mountain Dew 0 sugar. Tastes like Diet Mountain Dew, but less. I'm inclined to agree. Dick Miller does deserve a lot better than this.
Come in.
Me, Joe.
Come on in, Frank.
That's me, Joe.
How's the wife, Frank?
How's the wife, Frank?
Glad to hear it. The kids?
I love
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
that accent.
Matches.
That old movie accent.
Breaks.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so.
we've got that great
Got a
accent.
strange one here. Railroad people say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
Down by the yards. He was watching the refrigerator cars.
Refrigerator cars.
It was a
Ice
detective
thieves.
wandering around with no shirt on at night
Oh, no.
at the train yard,
Vanished.
getting super
Went on
drunk.
tracks. None.
A great detective that guy
Dennis,
was.
Barb.
It's like that John
Missing.
Mulaney joke where he says before DNA evidence,
What an
cops
artist.
would see
Where?
like a big pool of
Skid
blood
Row.
and they'd be like,
Ideas?
"Detective, there's a
None.
big pool
Check
of
it
blood over here. You should probably take a look at it."
Yeah.
Gross. End of story. Get that blood out of here. It's muddying up my crime scene.
Now we are on the case.
Seymour is apparently
Officer
very
Frank
good at
Scully and
killing
me.
people. I'm impressed.
My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
I'm a Fink. My name's Joe Fink. My last name is Fink. My first name is Joe. My friends call me Fink.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick. Oh, boy, look at
Thing's
that.
fucking huge.
Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
Ain't it something?
It's monstrositous.
Yeah.
Monstrositous. That's another one. I want to take this girl's entire vocabulary and add it to
Hey,
my
Arthur, you don't
brain.
have to
I
kiss
want to
me.
use it.
Don't you like me to kiss you?
Yeah, but you don't like to kiss me.
Why shouldn't I?
Nobody else ever did.
What are you kidding me? Those
I
two
do
girls
like
earlier
you.
were crazy
You do?
about you.
You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss me again?
Okay.
That plant?
Yeah, get it, Seymour.
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Oh, I guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me some night?
When?
Oh,
There's
sure
two
I
different
would,
things
Seymour.
happening here.
Anytime.
Tonight?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
About that plant.
We got the list of flowers for the float, for the rose parade.
I can't talk to you now, girls. Talk on Audrey.
We got the list for the float.
Okay, let's take a look
Hey,
at
look,
it.
Johnny Cash is
Hi,
back.
what's cooking?
Look at my plant.
Hi,
What's up, Robert?
Yeah.
Shh,
Hello,
too much
Mr.
salt, dude.
Shiva. What's new?
You may have an only
Oh,
vegetarian
I got
diet,
terrible
but you eat that much salt, you're gonna have yourself a
Well,
heart
Uncle
attack.
Frankie
No
just
worries.
lost his little boy.
Oh, that's too bad. How did it happen?
He was playing with matches.
Right?
Like to buy
I
maybe
hated
some
Fable.
flowers?
I hate the Fable
Yeah,
games.
about 50
I don't know if that's
cents.
controversial or
Well,
not,
I'll
but
get
I
them for
hate
you.
them.
Look
They're
at my
boring.
plant.
I'm looking.
Your name Gravis Mushnick?
Look, I'm a Moshnik Gravis. That's my name.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
My name is
Ask me
Fink.
Just want to
what-
ask you a few questions.
I
Yeah,
do
we said that.
Do what?
Whatever.
Ever see this man?
Man, see picture.
Why are you so nervous?
You got a guilty conscience?
No.
How are they
why
able to
should
talk
I?
so
Ever see this
fast?
man?
Man, see the picture. Dr. Farb.
So you know him.
My dentist. He maybe did something.
Disappeared.
Blood in his office.
The other man, too. Blood
Well,
in
he's
the
a
railroad
dentist
tracks.
and apparently a
Spare
serial
parts.
killer, so there's no
Dr.
telling whose blood it
Farb
is.
murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
He doesn't know anything.
Okay, Mushnick. If you hear anything about these men,
Back to my
call our
hunch.
office.
Sure, I'll be glad
Trust your
to
gut.
cooperate
It's
with
good
the
for you.
police.
Hello, I'm sitting.
Oh, isn't it terrible what happened to your boy, Frankie?
Those are the brakes.
That's a great great joke. That's a gay joke in 1960.
Now,
That's
tell
awesome.
me if that plant is finished all grown up.
He's finished all growing up.
You wouldn't kid your father.
My father came home.
Me, idiot! It's a figure of speech.
I am your
Look,
daddy. You tell me what you do.
Can't stand anymore that plant. It's growing me out of house and home.
Well,
Is
ain't
it?
gonna grow anymore.
It's just kind of growing.
How can you be so sure?
It hasn't done anything to
Ate
you.
3 times already.
What did it eat this time?
Well, about 1 million Japanese beetles.
So don't eat no more.
That's a lot of beetles.
It's full.
Grandpa, there's a lady from some kind of a commitment outside. I think it's important.
Excellent.
If she said the
By
word
the
right,
by,
you know it must be
I
important.
understand you want to take Audrey out on a date tonight. That's very good with me, because I am staying to keep an eye on that Meshuggah plant.
Where are we going to go tonight,
no,
Seymour?
Oh, I just remembered I don't have any money.
Well, that's okay. We could take a walk along the ocean or something.
I got a great idea. We can eat dinner at my house. My mom's a great cook.
Well, that's swell.
Oh, boy, I'll call her later and tell her.
I'll carry you upstairs along with this giant sack of 200 bricks.
Oh, that's remarkable.
You
That
like
hat is remarkable.
I neither like nor dislike
Look at
anything, my goodness. I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
Oh,
How about that?
that's a thing.
Tell me, who created this magnificent bloom?
I did, me.
I did
And
me.
what might your name
Seymour.
be?
I
Seymour
did it.
Krelboyne with a
Me.
K.
Krelboyne.
Krelboyne.
Raised it in a coffee can.
Krelboyne.
This? Well, tell me, Mr. Krelboyne, is this a freak, or can more be raised from the seed?
We should live so long.
Well, I don't think they're going to be any more, Miss...
Bushwanger.
This is one guy in on the
Hortense
joke, and it's
Bushwanger.
Mushnick, and I love him.
think this
to
is
death.
going to be the only one, Mrs.
He may look like a
Fishwinger.
magician, like an evil
Bushwanger.
magician, but I like him.
Bushwanger.
It's probably indigestible anyway.
At any
Johnny
rate,
Cash is a one-track mind.
I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been selected to receive the annual trophy of the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
He got the trophy
Me?
Such is justice.
before she even saw the plant.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well.
That
then I shall return at that
is-
time.
How
to
did you
present
find a
the
book
trophy.
on that?
Good day. Remarkable.
She has an eye for beautiful
Oh,
things.
boy, I'm going to get a trophy.
Oh,
It's not the
Seymour,
dress
I'm
she's
so
wearing, but
proud
she's got
of
an eye
you.
for it.
Oh, a real trooper, Audrey Jr. We can put it on the float. In the Rose Parade.
Oh, boy.
Seymour is
Don't
just
look
like
at me.
a
I'm
chick
terrible
magnet.
sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krelboyne.
Look at the
Ma, this
size
is
of that
Audrey
apartment.
Fulquart. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am.
Oh, they're
I
moving
could eat a
fast.
hurt.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
Yeah.
You want me to take your sweater? Boom, here you go. Fuck this hat. You know when Seymour takes his hat off, it's business time.
Never mind
'cause
that.
That's his business
Well,
hat.
now try this.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup. A toast.
It's at 98% alcohol.
So
shit.
Audrey Jr.
Probably
Oh,
just tastes like
Audrey
Jägermeister.
Senior.
I know it's just because of the goatee, but this dude always looks like he's getting ready to, like, plot Flash Gordon's demise.
You glutton, you. Tonight I keep an eye on you. I don't let nobody get near you.
Dude. Try this thing on LSD? No, thank you. He'd never be allowed the botanical gardens ever again.
Got me some soup. Now, don't touch
flavoring.
You thought she asked if she knew how to read? She very well might have.
You
I
sure
just
look
missed
good
it.
by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are. Now try it.
That's so much.
It smells different.
It's different.
Some kind of oil, isn't it?
Cod liver oil.
What?
Wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on top.
No, thank you. I don't like that at all. I used to have a lizard that we would feed it liver and turkey, and we would mash it up with cod liver oil. God help you if you weren't wearing gloves, because that shit would stay on there for days.
I'm hungry.
I imagine the end of this movie is just gonna be Seymour like taking the pot with his bare hands and either crushing it or throwing it into the sun because he's basically a Jewish Hulk.
Feed me.
I heard it.
I want food.
I want food.
Talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And that a fine kettle of fish. Who would you like to have tonight?
Well, at least he's asking politely.
Enough.
We not only got a talking
That was
plant,
very
we got
nice.
one that makes with smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not
feel
from
like-
Travis Mushnick.
I feel like botanical bum is something
Excellent.
that's that like Constantine
You
would
would
say to Swamp
unpopulate
Thing.
the old Skid Row.
That
Well,
is a very referential
you
joke.
can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Travis Mushnick tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
He's on a date and his mom is along for the ride, and now she's talking about how cod liver oil is good for the colon. Yeah, dude, I've
kinda
literally
like
been
this
on that
chow
date.
If it
Like
tastes
that
a little
date.
bitter,
I've been
it's
on that
because
date.
it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's
what your old man
because
said
it would
before the
violate
last
the
ran out
Geneva
on me.
Convention.
You know, if you're going to be married, you got to be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You thinking of getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
This is moving
Seymour.
fast.
Seymour's too young to get married. Look here, a boy's got to go out and play around a little bit. Go out on the make and have a ball.
Seymour, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour.
Well, that was very nice.
You promised you wouldn't get married until you bought me an iron lung.
You've been breathing for years, Ma.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
What, is she living in 2020? Jeez. Oh, that's a great place to hide. It's behind the glass door.
There's nobody here.
Who's this skeevy looking Nazi?
13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
All right, you. Come out of there. Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't know it even apply.
Come out in the light where I can see you.
Yeah, what do you mean come out in the light where you can see him just fine? He's in a lit up glass box.
You wouldn't want to kill me. Where would you hide the body?
Don't worry, I'm not going to shoot you. Not unless you try something.
Try something? I never tried anything in my life. I wouldn't
Except
try
hiding,
anything now. You
and
want
he
my
did
money?
failed
Take
at
it.
that.
You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's all right, too. I'll do it.
Thank you very much. I like your brand of hospitality.
You'll excuse it, isn't more.
Yes.
I'm only a poor
Yes. Yes, Seymour straight up is
You
Principal
got about
Skinner.
$30 here.
He's always listening to
Come on
Mother.
now. Where's the rest of
Never
it?
trust
I
a
was
guy
in here
who
this
calls his
afternoon.
mom
I saw
Mother.
about 30,000
And I don't
people
mean
in
like,
here. They must have spent some
yeah,
money. Where is
no,
it?
There ain't
that's
no
my
more
mother.
money.
You gotta
They
be
came in
like,
to look on the plant. It's a
don't
big
trust
attraction.
Mother.
Audrey Jr.
Mother tells
Plant.
me
Don't
what
try
to
to
do.
snow me, Jim. 30,000
I made that
squares
joke in
didn't
a
come in here just
video.
to look for a plant. I want it.
Forever ago.
I don't got no more money, honest. Believe me.
Okay, let's try this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right already.
Okay, Big Bad, where?
Is he this whole neighborhood's daddy?
In the plant.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
Well, you gotta love Plant Daddy. Isn't there a game on Steam
inside
called
the
Plant
big
Daddy?
That's right, inside.
It's like Dream Daddy, but
How do you
gardening.
get it open?
Just knock.
legitimately terrifying.
In there. In there. Inside. In the bottom.
I don't see anything.
What's up, Takaras?
Way inside.
Welcome to Little Shop of Horrors. Welcome to the goofiest little movie I've seen in a long time. Yeah, just the head part. Yeah, that's all you need. How did it do that?
What I did.
How did it grab its head and then get its legs in?
I don't care about you got a date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no-good plant.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're
That
going
seems
to
like
give
a
you
terrible
trophy, and
idea,
then after
considering
that
he's the
we
one
are
who's
getting
going around
rid
killing
once
everybody.
and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oy. Yes, Mrs. Shiva.
Oh, wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out what we're doing tonight?
Yeah, we're
Finding
going
out
to a
where the rest
place
of your
full of
creepy
beautiful
nose
flowers.
went, you
We have to
skeleton-looking
stay
woman.
here.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Well, never mind. We'll have a picnic.
This is a dark comedy. It's
It'll
gotta
be
be
just
morbid.
like going to the country.
Oh,
Did you
boy.
get the 3,000 pink azaleas for the arbor and the 9,000 yellow mums for the border?
How did they
And
find that
the
many
roses
plants?
For the front and the back? No, around the back.
In one shop.
What do you mean you're going to a picnic at night with that full cord girl?
Don't you like Audrey, Ma?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch onto you until you get some, and then goodbye fortune.
But Audrey's
Is she
an
getting ready to
honest girl,
shoot up?
Ma.
Yeah, never trust a woman who's too healthy.
But Audrey had a bad cold a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, a cold, a puny cold. Why don't you get yourself a real female with something decent like mononucleosis or gallstones?
You
Maybe she
don't
could
want
catch
a girl
something
with
like
mono.
that. The only
You
thing
just
she'll
don't.
catch is you.
I mean, you might. That's
And
not my
she'll
thing.
take you
Again,
off to some
no
shady
kink shaming except
sanitarium,
Daddy Derek.
leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh,
Oh, gee, Ma.
don't feel sorry for
This
me.
is like a Netflix special in
I'll
the
just
making.
find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care of you. I promise. Bye.
I've been in abusive relationships like that, man. It is awful. Again,
Gee, Audrey,
no
I
city.
never tasted food like this before.
The peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
Nothing. It's just the food.
It
What
cures
good is it if it
hunger, you
doesn't clear up
dumbass.
pimples or shrink your sinus tissues or something.
You're just being silly, Seymour. Seymour, what do you want to be?
Never trust a woman who's too
Oh, I want to
healthy.
grow things. If I had a lot
She
of
has
money,
nothing
I'd
to
go
complain
the
about.
South Seas
She's
where
a
they grow the
psychopath.
most fabulous plants in the world.
Not my joke.
That sounds exciting.
Movie's joke.
Yeah.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would you take me with you, Seymour?
Oh, I couldn't very well go
Would
without
you take me,
Audrey.
Seymour, too?
Why not?
Oh, because
Seymour?
I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Oh, I'm in love with you, too, Seymour.
Aw, that's nice.
What'd you say?
I was just kidding.
I'm hungry.
Seymour.
I didn't mean it.
Why did you say it?
Oh, food.
You didn't even say that.
Oh, yes, I did. I said it. I said it.
Oh, I'm looking right at you.
Even she can figure out you're full of
ventriloquist.
shit, Seymour.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
Seymour's got that high charisma,
I'm
boy.
dying from hunger.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give
There's
me
too many jokes
to
in there that
eat.
I'm not making
You can't
because
control
I'm a classy
yourself.
gentleman.
I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
Ugh, an empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey.
Who are you calling
I'll
an
be able to
idiot?
explain everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because
so
your
many things
cheekbones
so
are very
important.
distracting.
I want to marry you, but I got to take care of Mom. Well, that plant in there is going to make it all come true. Tomorrow they're going to give me a trophy and I'll be famous. I'll be a big botanist. And
I'll
then
be
we
a
can go to the South
botanist.
Seas,
The
just like we
trophy will
planned it
mean
all.
I'm
That
good at
doesn't have anything
science.
to do with what went on in there. When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk to you. Good night, Seymour.
How dare the dumb girl come up with something rational? It's totally inconsistent, not allowed.
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
To be fair, you did that all on your own, dude.
Food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were sick? Nobody else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't.
No, he's got a point.
I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Crowline. Turn around.
That knows him by name.
Close your eyes. You are asleep. Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say. Do you follow me?
Yes, master.
You will go out
Is that easy?
and find me some food.
Yes, master.
Now be gone and waste no time.
How did he do that? How did he hypnotize Seymour like that? And why didn't he do that earlier? Why did he have to make him volunteer to do it? Does he get some sort of like sick enjoyment out of it? Is it like, I need fear. Fear makes it taste good. I'm confused. Oh, they're hookers. That's what it is. You're pretty sure you've seen a Japanese anime where a man lures women in and feeds them to a tentacle plant monster? I'm almost certain that I've seen that one.
My name is Leonora Clyde.
Oh my.
How's the rain on the rhubarb?
I don't understand what that means. Is Seymour's dick made of cocaine or something?
Oh, hello there.
Jesus, she's fast. That's really good. How did he time it right? Like, I can't even do it with my hand. Yes, that is the most efficient direction to go in.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master.
The Master likes it when
For
food
Master,
comes.
I gotta find food.
Maybe
Is
I
this
can
like Torgo's origin story for
Who are
Manos
you?
Hands
My
of
name
Fate?
is Leonora Clyde. I love you.
Master wants food.
Let the old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master
This is
doesn't
a
eat
horny
goat.
woman.
Well, what kind of food does he like?
I like that Seymour has a flower
That's
on him
more
in
like
the
it.
morning and it's alive and it just dies throughout the day. I like that. It's a cute little like.
What's the matter? Don't
thing.
you like me?
Too bony.
Too bony. Nobody ever told me that before.
Beef is better than veal.
You're such a dodo. What do you call this? Chopped liver?
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
Hey,
My name is Seymour.
who's she talking to?
My name is Seymour.
That's my name, too.
Are you interested, or are you just wasting my time?
This is a live
I
action
never
Looney
thought
Tune.
anybody would volunteer. Do you volunteer?
Sure I do.
All right, if you're sure you want to volunteer.
All right?
That
my
girl got a
place
wedding
or
ring
yours?
on.
I don't care.
Well, flip a coin.
I don't have a coin.
Flip anything, silly.
Well, there's a rock.
Oh my.
Wet or dry? Wet.
He's so good at murder. Oh, she's awesome. This is awesome.
The search was narrowing, and we knew that soon we would have the killer. Not that we had any more clues than before, but we had to tell the chief something. I had that feeling in my bones that the mystery was drawing to its climax, and I was determined to be on hand.
All right, out. Nobody is in. Today we have a special occasion for
I
Seymour
volunteers,
Krelboyne, which
Tribune.
has invented the big plan. So I want everybody should please stay out of the way.
Does that guy think he's being like
We want
hidden?
Seymour! We want Seymour!
Why? Why? This is why they invented television.
Worse than being a conductor in a revoluting door.
Because otherwise the girls
I'll
had
be
nothing to
glad
do
when
but go up
this
to
day is
Seymour.
finished.
What's a celebration?
They're presenting my son with the trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do, run away from home?
Please don't look at me that way, Audrey. I want to talk to you.
I'm sorry, Seymour. I just don't understand you.
I'll explain everything
That's
after
because
the
you don't
ceremony.
understand
You,
English.
police, what are you doing here?
Heard there was something going on here this evening.
Just thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Look, we don't
I
need
told
no
you,
ice
Seymour
skates.
is,
I'm
like,
telling everything.
jacked.
Society of Silent Flower Observers has arrived, and sunset is almost upon us.
Welcome, lady and gentlemen. We are honored for to have you.
Still
I
working
see
on
one
those
great
conspiracies.
mustache and one
We think they
terrible
were murdered.
mustache.
Hey, look here, young man. That's
And then
not
I
the
see
time
another
like
mustache.
this.
Ha
Let me
ha!
see your tongue. Uh-huh. Now, what you got?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Trench mouth. I know, I had it back in '09.
Better have that looked into, Frank.
Whatever you say, Joe.
Mr. Krelboyne, the sun is going down now, and you do think those buds are going to open.
I hope so.
I mean, aren't you giving him the trophy
If they
regardless?
Don't, Mr. Krelboyne, we shall just have to present the award at another time.
Oh, it's starting to open.
Isn't that mark?
Is it made of wood now? I mean, it's a plant. That's a stupid question.
The
Forget I
first
asked
bud
it.
is open.
Isn't that the...
Railroad cop. Look at the rest.
This is awesome! Oh, that one's nice.
What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
That was great.
Yes, you're right. Mr. Krelboyne, how do you explain this?
I didn't mean it. That's right, officer. He didn't mean to kill them. Am I?
Seymour, you promised you'd explain.
You didn't give him the
Getting away, Joe.
chance.
Yes, you're right. Let's catch him.
Right.
You can't catch Seymour. He's like on meth all the time.
Oh,
throw you
now
over the building.
float will be perfect. Yeah.
Priorities, ladies. Seymour needs your help. How? Look, I told you, you can't catch Seymour. You cannot catch him. I cheated this guy. There he goes again. Now he's going up the stairs. The cardio that is required. Look at all the women. Oh, not women, children. Avoid that. Ignore that joke. Why are there so many random, like, packs of children running through Los Angeles at night? What the hell? Well, you already committed plenty of murder. Trespassing should be no problem. They're never gonna catch him. Look at him. He's a superhero. Seymour's bulletproof. Not gonna work. Why is Mushnik following him? And why are you running on the... Look, there he goes! He's a goddamn ninja! Yeah, they as soon as they saw the faces, they decided that the plant ate the faces, and because Seymour was feeding the plant, therefore he must have fed the people to the thing, because it was the only logical explanation. Like, they jumped to a really far conclusion. It's the right one, but that's not the point. Jesus, it's like a CrossFit's wet dream. So many tires to flip, so little time. Look at him go. Mushnik, whose side are you on, dude? We cut thread and pipe. How apropos for a Roger Corman movie to be hiding in a used toilet place. That guy looks like David Bowie. Like really young David Bowie, you know?
You wouldn't find him here with the toilets. Let's go back.
It looks like Ming from Flash Gordon, David Bowie, and Ed Sheeran with a mustache. I know, right? The music is so good. Man, master of disguise. Gotta get his hat. It's the source of his power.
My whole life.
You've done that yourself.
I'll feed you.
All right, Joe.
I'll feed you like you've never been fed before.
Oh, Seymour. Buddy. You're supposed to be smarter than that. Why did you bring her back?
Better to give up, gentlemen. You wouldn't find him tonight.
Look, the door's open, Frank.
Oh.
He was such a good boy.
Of course he got eaten.
Seymour.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it. That's such a good ending. That's so good. That was awesome. That's like a Twilight Zone ending. Like a comedy Twilight Zone episode. I loved that so much. What'd you guys think? Oh, man. That was a good time. I miss when movies were short. It was only like an hour and 10 minutes. But it was so perfect. It was so good. Alright. Wow. I am starving. All this eating people thing has really made me hungry. I don't know what that says about me, but like, whatever. Thank you guys for hanging out for a little while. I'll see if I can try and get another one of these going next week. I love you guys, especially you, Mariah. You're awesome. Matt, thanks for chilling out with us. Damo. Guys, you guys are the best. I really appreciate it. We're getting up there in subscribers. We're at like a little under 1,900, which is crazy. I just passed 85,000 views. We're getting close to 90. Should have 100,000 views by the time June rolls around, and that's nuts. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Love you guys. See you later.